with you right here on Rock This CMJ 2010, and I'm here with KAV and his bandmates. Hey KAV.
How's it going, Jen?
It's going alright. How do you feel?
Great, yeah.
After your set tonight?
Yeah, we had a ball, it was good, you know. Did you have fun?
I had a blast. I had a really good time. I got your live set tonight.
Talk us up.
Live set.
What did you see?
I saw the Union Jack flag. Go England. Great. Love it. Love it. And let's introduce everybody. TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Billy Van Dad.
Yeah, but Billy's standing in for our drummer Jim because we don't
Billy's
know where
looked
he
after us since we've been
He's
here.
much more presentable than Jim.
I'm prettier than Jim.
If you need to know anybody in New York, it's going to be Billy. You know what I mean? Forget the rest.
Wait, have you guys
Billy's
met the
best.
amazing Brent Spencer?
Yeah,
There's no drummer there. What's he doing?
You with it.
Get yourself
Oh, yeah, again.
Get yourself
Yeah,
in.
again.
Get yourself in.
Brilliant.
We were gonna tell you later. Surprise!
Oh, bollocks.
Now, this is the real drummer right here. What's your name, babe? What's your
Jim.
name? Jim.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim. Say hello to Rock This.
Hello.
All right. How do you feel, Jim? You got here a little late, but are you rocking?
I'm alright, yeah, yourself?
I'm great. I'm great.
Is it photos or interviews?
Oh, it's
No,
video.
this is live TV, mate.
Live.
Yeah?
It's live right now.
Make sure you do nothing embarrassing.
That's right.
Let me know when you start filming. Okay, I'm ready now.
So let's talk about the music.
Did you enjoy the set?
I enjoyed the set. So
See,
let's
we
talk
have a
about
really
the
hard
song.
time. We have a really hard time describing the sound because KAV here is a very multifaceted individual, and so it's really hard to figure out exactly what this sound is. So, how would you describe it? What do you think about it, Jen?
Alright, because this is my first night hearing you guys. I never even heard
I mean, we've been
CD. I
talking
never
it
even
up
heard
a
the
lot.
MySpace. Honestly, I came in, I said, KAV, I gotta check him out. I liked it. It was very rock and roll. A lot of guitars. I love the guitars. And a lot of drums. And where did he go? He left the drums. That guy's in and out.
Yeah, he's in and out. Yeah.
He squeezed my ass on the way over that way.
He likes that. He likes that. He likes touching people.
Yeah, where'd he go?
He likes it.
No, and you know what? That was a fan.
Ladies and gentlemen, New York.
So it was very rock and roll, extremely loud. And we are at the
Was it
Bowery
loud?
Electric. Very
I was hoping
loud
it was
at the
loud.
Bowery Electric right here on Bowery in New York City. I had it in my ear. I
my
was
God, did
shooting
you go
at
to
the stage like
CBGB's?
this, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Did
Like,
you go to CBGB's?
back in the day, I was there all the time. Have you been there?
Now it's John Baberto's.
No, back in the day, TJ. Have you
I
guys ever?
came here last year with these guys.
No, I've not. No.
Unfortunately not.
No, it was. I
Walk
shot.
past the shop.
This is our second
Yeah, on the
CMJ.
shop.
It was already gone by the time we got
Yeah, but I shot some good bands years ago.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, I gotta bring up those old school footage. Yeah. Who knew it would be gone? It was just
I heard eventually
legendary.
they were just shoving them through like venue
Oh,
shows.
this like
Yeah.
just booking the bands
Yeah, yeah,
and stuff. Still, man. Did you guys in the bathroom?
No, because I'll tell you about
He's in Rock and
Legendary.
Roll Hall of Fame and he has some in the bathroom.
I'll tell you about Legendary. What we love is on the West Coast, the Viper Room is one of our favorite.
You know I like that. We were talking about
You
that
do?
last night, TJ.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
I guess you were wasted.
we
No, that is a rumor. That is a downright blatant lie.
I love the
We love
Viper
the
Room in LA.
We'll be there on Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, KAV.
We're still trying to convince
Are
KAV.
you, yeah, are you
What
gonna
is
wear a
KAV
mask?
gonna
I
be?
hope you're gonna wear a mask for Halloween. We had this talk yesterday. I want to know.
Well,
Yeah.
Are you KAV? I said this.
Yeah.
I said, listen, you might not be into the costume thing. I don't know why. It's Halloween. You can go crazy once a year.
Wait,
right?
you can go crazy as opposed to just general, in general.
You know what I'm saying. You
No,
can do
I know,
whatever
exactly.
you want.
Living the life.
Right?
Every day is
Well, you know,
Halloween
Right,
for us.
I agree, but not for him. Apparently not for him because he doesn't even want to dress up for Halloween. I said just with some makeup or a mask, and you take it off after that curtain rise.
You know what? I'm going for the full-on
I hope you do.
face mask
Okay,
experience.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, you heard it on Rock This,
That's it.
and I can't wait to see those photos.
No, we'll make sure. We'll send you some
I'm gonna
photos.
edit that in.
Yeah, I've got it all worked out. I've got a great costume worked out.
You do.
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise.
Secret.
I'm going to surprise this guy here. He doesn't even know about it.
All right, getting back to the music.
Okay.
So let's talk about the EP that's available right now.
Yeah, Mr. Nice is the EP.
Are you Mr. Nice?
No, Howard Marks is. Howard Marks is a guy who features on the EP. We've done a track. He's got a film out at the moment called Mr. Nice, which stars a British actor called Reese Evans.
In case you aren't familiar with them, in case you aren't familiar, Mr. Nice is a man called Howard Marks who's responsible for roughly 70% of the ganja who made it into the United Kingdom in the past 30 years or so. Howard Marks is basically a folk hero, and he's a very good friend of KAV there, and so KAV decided to write this tribute to him, and which Mr. Howard Marks has called the best tribute to him as of date. So
he's a great guy.
The movie's coming out. The album's dropping on November 1st in the UK, November 2nd in the United States, and so we're doing this whole tour leading up until the release of the EP. Oh wait. Oh, look at that! It's in iTunes and where can we get it?
It's available via
everywhere. Everywhere.
Media.
Sideshow. CHO?
Distribution. I got it at home because she's good. She gave me a copy yesterday at the Pure Volume parties where it's at CMJ, right? In between gigs. That's how we all met yesterday. I gotta give a shout out.
I'm not saying we stole a bottle of vodka, but
free drinks.
We stole a bottle.
Free massages.
We were given a bottle.
I didn't go.
The massage yesterday.
Jim did. Jim, the drummer.
Oh, he's not even.
No, me.
I got one today, actually.
I got a different
I went back.
How was it?
How much did you tip?
I said, "Hey, Philip, thank you." He was awesome.
How much
the guy
did you tip?
worked that, I tipped him whatever I had.
It's $1, wasn't it?
A little more than that. No, I'm a good tipper. But I said, I got a shot of him. I said, I'm going to promote your business. He's good. He's a good guy. He's like, he massages you like crazy. That's why I don't know if
Like crazy. Like he is actually crazy. He's like, blah, blah, blah.
He was good. He worked it out. So, okay, so besides the Halloween show, right? What's going on? Because are you playing New Orleans coming up? We were talking about New Orleans, maybe in the future.
Probably in March and April, I'd say. We're going to head over to South by again. We did that last year and it was great. Well, this year actually. So we're doing it next year. And then we'll sort of work that part of the US. So we'll travel all over.
That's great. And then are you guys going to do some dates in the UK or New Year?
We're doing some UK dates. I think possibly in November, but mainly again
around the release of the record.
We did like a UK date last week in London called This Feeling, which was great. So we're all over the place really, all the time. We're back and forth, flying a lot, and just.
But let me ask you, because you're based now in LA, right?
Mainly, yeah.
What do you guys think of LA compared to New York?
Did you not hear our song "City of Sun"?
It's the last song.
I heard it, but it was blasting, and so I said, let's talk about some titles.
Did it not rock you to the core?
It really rocked me. That was the last song?
Yeah.
I love that song, actually. It was very, very good.
Yeah,
let's hold this up. It's on here, right?
No.
It's on that second song.
It better be on there.
Jeez, you just lost the CD, mate.
On the hey, streets in New York City,
There you go.
you find the best music.
They cost about £1 each.
And you find the best music on the streets.
Exactly, brilliant. See, this is the thing about it. No, I love New York. I love it. I just ended up spending a lot of time in LA. I went there, ended up there on tour, and then I had some days off and fell in love with the city. I fell in love with how small the music scene is, but how big the city is. It's not like, I love London again, but it's not like London where the scene is so huge. Bands don't really know each other, but in LA, everybody knows each other. They kind of like all connect.
It's a community.
It's quite small, and it's a really good vibe. And it's not like how you'd expect it to be, with it being quite glamorous, and people think it's all about movie stars and people.
Bands are pretty cool.
But the music scene is absolutely fantastic. The venues are great, and it was the perfect place to sort of test the music for the album and just play around and just you've got so many places to play, and and obviously the weather, it rains a lot.
But I love the seasons, man. That's what I missed about living in LA. I miss the seasons here in New York.
They're overrated.
No, they're not.
I ride my motorcycle year round. Seasons are overrated.
What do you think? What do you think about LA?
I've been there a few times with this boy, and with these boys, you can't beat it. It's just a really good vibe, It's just a really nice vibe.
What about New York?
New York's got a completely different sort of back ambience to it. It's just mad, you know what I mean?
It's great. It's a great city, New York. New York's a fantastic. Yeah, it's a great city.
I don't quite understand it.
It's like
I don't understand it.
I think New York.
Just go around and do whatever you're going to do, and everybody's doing what
enjoy
it's just
yourself.
mad.
I love it. I love it. And that's why I can't stay in. That's why I can't stay in one city for too long. You see, LA,
I love it.
LA for like, you know. LA for like 6 months, and then London for a few months. You know, Montreal. I love Montreal. You know, places like that. Toronto, great. You know, New York again. Now that's on the list since last year.
We just shot a video for the next single.
Let's talk about
Austin.
the video.
We love Austin.
We
Texas.
shot a video for the next single.
We
shot a video for the next single, which is "Shake It Like You Hate It," and what's
Shake It
actually
Like
coming
You
out
Hate
early
It.
next year, I
Hate
think.
it. Hate it?
Shake it like
And we shot that in Toronto with a lot of really good friends, and got hooked up with some good clothes, and there was an amazing crew, and
Gibson guitars.
Gibson guitars
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Epiphone gave us the run of their stock, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it's
It was a good time.
Yeah, actually-
But Toronto, we love Canada. We'd love to go up there
No,
sometime.
you were telling me about that yesterday at the Pure Volume party. And
that
how,
yesterday?
Yeah, it seems like
It was
last
a long
week.
day.
CMJ
wasn't a long day.
seems like it's
When?
a
What time?
forever thing.
We were
It's a
yesterday.
non-stop
Yeah,
action,
we were
right?
on-
At CMJ.
Yeah.
Wait, yesterday when we met, you were telling me about.
Remember when we went
You were
to
telling
Spain?
me about these. Oh, that's another thing. But let's talk about the video, because you were telling me about the video and how you really enjoyed shooting the video. And they had all these cool crane shots.
Yeah.
And what happened in the edit? What happened
It was
in the
top
edit?
notch. It was top notch production as far as we're
And
concerned.
how was the edit? The final cut.
It's great.
Right, really good.
Is there a concept behind the video?
Yeah, the
as well?
concept is that it's us the band minus Jim the drummer because
There's
the
a volcano
He's
eruption.
gone here now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically it's like now. Pretend there was a volcano that didn't let Jim come over to America. And
what happened.
that's what happened. And so we had to hire on
Volcano.
That
a
was
drummer
during the
instead.
time in Iceland with the.
Yeah. So we arrived in Toronto and we
So
didn't have a
planes were
drummer.
basically grounded. We didn't have a drummer, so we hired a really nice guy named Mr. Troy Gilchrist, who's a really good friend in Toronto, one of many good friends of KAV in Toronto, and he filled in, played drums for the video. The basic concept is that it's going through different cycles of music in its development. That starts out in a Roy Orbison Beatlesy kind of setting, moves on briskly into a Smells Like Teen Spirit Oasis kind of era,
like
and
it
then
all.
comes into the modern era with a framing device that is up for interpretation.
Okay, so I can get that to Glam Rock This. Is it ready?
It might be, but you know what? The single isn't ready yet.
Oh,
You gotta
so
wait
we're
for the
I'm
single.
gonna wait, right? Aaron,
Yeah,
right?
you should hold off a little bit.
I'm
You
gonna
might be
play
able to
that
find
video
it out in the
soon.
world.
Soon.
You might be able to find it out in the world, but you should really wait for the single. Because right now the priority is Mr. Nice, featuring Mr. Howard Marks.
You know it. So any final words? Your experience at CMJ.
Great, fantastic. I love New York. I love the venues. I love Barry Electric.
We've had an
Great.
amazing
We've had
time
a great
this week.
time. It's been a great week, and you know we've got a couple of days to just enjoy New York a little bit more before we go over to LA, and that's fantastic. It's got such a beautiful energy in the city. I love it.
Yeah. TJ, I know you love New York, right?
It's amazing.
Billy, I'm just gonna ask
He
you.
lives here.
I know you, but whatever. I love New York. And I love it.
Legend.
And I love it.
My city. Mr. Gren
Thank you guys for
Spencer.
that.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get on to KAVblaggers.com and that's where
Yeah, let's promote the website. and
Okay, the
everything.
website is KAV, K-A-V, Blaggers, B-L-A-G-G-E-R-S.
They're beeping at you. You heard that?
I know.
They want to check that
Cheers.
website out right now.
There you go. Cheers, taxi drivers.
Love you. Oh yeah.
How we all get on. We're being taxi
New
drivers.
York. All right.
We're really tight in New
Rock
York.
this. I'm gonna see you guys next time you're back
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
Definitely.
Cool.
TJ, my boy Billy. Thanks for being there, guys, and my girl. I love
Say
you
it to
guys.
me. Love that.
She made it all happen. The manager.
Management,
right here.
Kate Taylor,
You know
right
it.
here.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? It happens right here. Rock this.
This is KAV, and you're watching Rock This with Jen.
Right.
Right. There we go, now. It's the TJ Ray.